I thought our guys came out with the right mentality. We knew we had to defend, and we did a good job of that. Probably the only negative was the offensive rebounds we gave up, but some of that was when a team shoots 37, 34%, 40%, there's going to be a lot of those out there. And you know what the key was, though? We didn't give up a lot of baskets off of them. And they might get it, but then they'd run offense again. So, we had a lot of guys play a lot of good minutes. And at the end of the day, we just came out and did what we had to do to win the game.
Coach, considering where the team was when you first came here and the way they're looking now, night and day difference. Could you talk about that a little bit in their rise?
Well, I think this group understands right now it's about one game. It's about one game at a time, and don't get. I told them afterwards. They were just kind of sitting in there. I said, don't get bored with winning. Winning's hard. It's what people don't understand. It doesn't matter where you're at. Winning's hard, and you got to bring the mentality every day. And now you're into the dog days, and it can be easy as you're winning to go, well, I don't have to be as good today. No, you've got to be that good every day. And you know what? I think our depth allows me to, if a guy isn't at the best in his game, I can sit him down for a little bit. And I think our guys have done a good job of recovering when they don't play well and coming back in when they get the chance. So, I think the kids are handling it's about the next game. The rest of it doesn't really matter.
I think a good example of what you were just saying is Dikembe. He had a couple of rough games. He didn't score at Oakland, but the last couple of games he's been in the 20s.
Well, I think he's been getting back to the free throw line, and again, he was there 9 times tonight. The other day, he got to the free throw line 10 times, and I think more than anything, when it comes back to it, we're doing a better job of sharing the basketball. We've got 24 assists on the night. Tark has 10. Tark doesn't score tonight. The other night he was in double figures. It doesn't matter. It's about winning the game. And the only people that get wrapped up in stats, and I keep saying this about Dikembe, he's gotten so much better defensively. He's gotten so much better at other things, but yet everybody worries about his scoring. You know what? There's nights it's just not there. And so the good thing is we've got a team that other guys can step up and do it. So, that's what I try to keep these guys focused on, is not what the outside world sees, what I see and what we watch on film. That's all that matters. And again, that's why this team, I tell them they can be as good as they want to be.
Coach, what about how Ty played tonight made him so effective?
Well, I thought he was really aggressive. I thought he looked kind of like he did in the Oakland game. He was demanding the basketball in there. He was making moves with force. And so, I think when he does that, he gives us a whole different option in there that's hard for people to deal with.
Coach, just in terms of overarching themes or trends that have gone well for you the last 11 games during your streak, can you talk a little bit about what kind of has fueled your success?
Well, I think our guarding and our rebounding, and again, we're starting to understand that if you come out and really defend, your offense will be really easy. But when you don't defend, then it becomes a game of, can we make shots? That's when you put everything at risk. And so I think they're buying into that and know that if we come out and really defend, there'll be opportunities to score. Don't worry about that. We'll have opportunities to score. But if you don't defend, now it makes it a game of just making shots. And on a night you can't make them, you're going to lose.
So 13-point lead at halftime, and then your guys come out right out of the half and kind of blitz them. How important was that to kind of take the wind out of their sails early in the second half instead of potentially letting them get back in it?
Well, I think this. I think, one of the guys said coming out of the locker room, it's back 0-0. And I think that's the mentality you have to have. And, I'd like to get to the point where we take 20-30, but we're not there yet. And so, but again, we did take 13, get it to 20. I think they got it back to 16 once. But you know what? Then we'd come down and be under control and make a good play. So it's really important. That first 4 minutes is just like the first 4 minutes of the game.
Anything else for Coach? Michael Diggins, he sparked that run toward the end of the first half to help you guys separate. What did you like about what he was doing?
Well, Mike just comes in and takes what the game gives him. He brings energy on defense. And then offensively, he's learning to cut. He's learning to find angles to get behind. And now Ferg's getting confidence in him that he'll be there. And so it just puts him in position to get easy baskets.